And on the reason Josh is late. Oh, bang on the money.
Yeah.
Bang on the money.
So,
All right.
very much.
Have you been somewhere
Which
nice?
Basically early. You're sorry?
Have you been somewhere nice?
No, Jake's house.
Jake's house is lovely.
It's better when he's not there.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks. Get fucked.
I'm only joking. Only joking with you, pet. Oh.
You're absolute weak, Wankstein.
Anyone seen the moon tonight? It's fucking huge.
Is it?
Yeah. Got a proper little super moon going.
I'll see
I think
if
it's making Luna go crazy.
Just finished building my character for Sam's campaign.
Oh, have you?
I've gone in a completely different direction, but I think everybody will enjoy it.
Hey.
Okay, I shall look forward to that later. Oh, there. Who's it from? I'll perhaps check it out at bedtime. Has anyone spoken to Craig?
No, he's not been on yet.
He's there, isn't he? Yeah, it is him. I've just been. We've been to Hickory's for tea.
Ooh.
Oh,
For
nice.
birthday tea.
Oh yeah.
I paid, obviously.
Well, it is your birthday, so.
Yeah. And I've been listening to Taylor Swift all the way home. So, okay.
Wow.
I've got
Sounds like
Taylor
you've been spoiled.
I bet you were singing at the top of your lungs, Dave. I bet you were the loudest.
The bits that I know, Jake, I'll contribute. Yeah, I'm not shy.
The bits that you know, I bet you know every song word for word.
I wish I did. I'm gonna have to start learning them. Just anything to impress the children. Hi, Craig. How are you?
Oh, morning. How you doing?
Bonjour.
Happy birthday, mate.
Thanks, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Good.
Bit tired.
How many years young does that make you now, Dave?
50.
The big 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself, Jake. Oh no, that was Josh, wasn't it?
Even our own parents mix us up all the time.
Did I call the wrong Harper?
You did.
Oh,
The old bastard.
I saw Jake's mic going on instead.
I mean, congratulations is customary, Josh, not, oh, fuck's sake.
Well done, Dave. Well done.
I'll take a well done as well.
No, I think it's great.
Well
I don't do that. I don't know why. It's one of those where it's like when you say it and then don't really know why I said it, to be fair.
Then a number.
Exactly.
Exactly
until people
half
keep
100
reminding you.
number. Yeah. Yeah, in fairness.
And they keep
Craig,
saying, things that are just like, shut up.
yeah.
we had a friend staying who came to visit, and she was like, she's 48, so she's turning, and she's like, what's it like? You've been, and I'm like, it's just the same as every other year.
Yeah.
What do you expect is going to happen?
What's it like? It's a bit like being 48, but at 50, I find myself having to say, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I can't say that in a classroom though.
Yeah, make for an interesting exit interview.
Yeah.
I'm here. Start whenever you want. I'm just going to go and give Bella a dummy back.
Okay, Blue. Hopefully that's the only spat out dummy this
Go on,
evening,
lad.
gentlemen. Are you watching football, Jake?
No, I might be watching the rugby.
Oh.
Oh,
Just until we start.
you
It's
bastards.
oh, go on. We'll have that.
Is that the Scots?
Yep. If they convert now, it'll be 13-10. So
Who's
we
playing?
need Scotland to win.
Yeah.
France, Scotland.
Oh, okay.
But if France win the tournament. If Scotland win, we win the tournament.
Really? Was it Five
Yeah.
Nations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We absolutely served Wales.
Yeah, I
Like-
saw that result.
I think it was something
That's-
like I can't remember the exact. We got I think 68. We were on by the end of the match. 64.
I get to see the results, but I don't get to watch it much anymore, which is a real pig.
Do you follow the All Blacks though, Craig, or do you follow England?
I follow England.
If I were you, I'd follow the All Blacks.
I know.
Take their cred.
Your genuine way out, Craig. Take it. Take it out.
No. Well, yeah, I could see it sometimes, but no, I'm not. No.
Yeah.
But it's the same issue. They're just everything's hidden behind paywalls,
Hmm.
and there's just by the time you add up all your subscriptions, it's like shit. How much am I spending?
Yeah.
Really, yeah. Can't you get like a free VPN and just put yourself in England?
Yeah, I get a free VPN, but they never. It just I keep losing them. I need. It's the best way to do it is get a subscription for a VPN, but then it's another subscription.
Yeah. But then you've got iPlayer.
Just for-
and
Yeah.
As a shameless plug, as part of, have we gone live yet?
yeah,
We're streaming now.
yeah.
Wonderful. Surfshark, NordVPN. We'll take a sponsor. We'll plug you. You can watch the rugby from whatever country you live in.
New Zealand, for example.
Exactly. This is why you should have a free VPN that protects you on the internet. Try Surfshark or NordVPN.
Raid Shadow Legends will be pissed.
They're basically the sponsor hose, and they've not sponsored us yet.
No one's going to sponsor this shit, Jake. We've been over it. Who's the company? Is it? It's like a teaching website. Skillshare.
Oh, Skillshare.
Oh,
Yeah, you see, they're the other possibles. Or do Games Workshop ever sponsor anything? Because I'm sure
I think they tend to send out like content, don't they? So they tend to share, like, send boxes out for review, but they don't really do like full sponsorship videos.
They send them
Um,
out early, don't they? They send them out about 3 weeks early prior to release, so you can get them painted up and stuff to build the hype.
Ridge wallets.
I do like a good Ridge
Shopify.
wallet though.
I went through a phase of mentioning Cathedral City. I think that was during a Pathfinder episode.
Do you like cheese? Because so do I.
Do you think you like cheese? Well, not as much as me.
We need something Gucci like Warburton's, crumpets, bread.
Dude, Yorkshire tea.
Actually, while you're at it, I'm back in a sec.
So I'm kind of guessing Craig's going to return with something that's really easy to get here. That's dynamite in New Zealand. I'm going to go with Marmite
Or Yorkshire tea.
or Yorkshire tea. Yeah, I mean that's the subject literal subject we were on.
Free
Who's
healthcare.
M. Downing.
That's Mark. Hey, up, Mark.
Gizabun. Says Mark.
Is a bun.
I
That's
am the
about
law.
right.
Do you like peas?
No.
Hold on. So from those comments, you couldn't guess who it was, Josh.
cheesy peas. I had my suspicions.
Didn't want to make any assumptions though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was around here. I went to Liverpool yesterday, and I said, "Oh, if you're stuck with something to do with a Saturday night,
Come watch us fuck around.
yeah, because he's done all this. He did this content quite a long time ago."
Oh yeah.
That's how you get yourself on a register.
Quick, Mark, drop spoilers in the chat. I'm still.
Just my petty moment. Being as though I'm in New Zealand and this is a UK based YouTube channel, I want these guys to sponsor us.
You're right, Dave. You're right.
Piss off these guys. Because you're not allowed to call this here. You have to call it. You have to rebrand it.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you get it though?
Oh, you can get it, but
on,
it's like dog shit expensive, and they rebrand it.
No, okay.
So yeah.
Why do they rebrand it?
Oh, because Sanitarium, the makers of New Zealand Marmite, they're anal about protecting iconic New Zealand brands, which I do like to point out. But it was invented by a German in the UK, and the New Zealand version was purchased under license from the makers of the original Marmite. And then what the New Zealand did was pile in loads and loads of extra sugar.
All right.
Yeah, and then they said, "Oh right, okay, well this is now an iconic New Zealand brand." So it disproportionately pisses me off.
I can't. I can imagine though, if they pile loads of sugar in it, it has quite a different flavour.
Yeah, it tastes like shit. I mean, some people would argue that Marmite tastes like shit anyway, but I love it. But New Zealand Marmite, shit.
I used to hate it. I absolutely love it now.
I like a bit of Marmite.
It's a proper contentious food, isn't it?
Just a bit more of this, please.
I can't remember where we got up to last session because I think we played that much of Ernest recently. I'm kind of like, where am I? Who am I? What am I doing?
We went to the gnome factory, didn't we? And then
Yes.
we ended up making it all the way back. I think we were going back to Kalaman, weren't we? And it was going to be a pretty RP heavy session, wasn't it?
Potentially. Depends. Kind of depends what kind of mood the Dungeon Master's in for them. Right, let's roll some dice in anger. Should we do it properly? Do it properly this time.
Do it. Do it.
Let's roll some dice in anger. This is Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen. So hold up. It's Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen, Campaign 2, Session 13. Josh? 13? 14? 13?
Not another one?
13.
Thank you. I'm Dave the Dungeon Master. To my right, Josh is normally in my usual position, but I can't be asked to change it. Josh, you're playing Micah. Craig is playing Edda in New Zealand. We don't make that point often enough. Beneath him is Jake, who's in Newall, swaddling coat. Too much information.
Yeah, people might find me.
And Lewis, last but not least, is playing Theron.
Where's Lewis again?
Lewis is in Swad.
La La Land most days.
Yeah, so we've got 2 Staffordshire, 2 Derbyshire, and New Zealand. Can't go wrong.
Deep embedded in the soundboard.
Yeah, so as Josh was saying, you'd been to Tatina Ruckledust. You'd discovered that she'd kind of accidentally made the fire-breathing dragon device that burnt down Vogler. And you've taken her back to Kalaman. So we'll arrive back at Kalaman at the end of a long trip with Tatina Ruckledust. We'll put you. We'll sort Tatina. We'll squirrel Tatina Ruckledust away if that's all right, chaps. We'll just put her. She's you lead her in. The leaders meet her. They're happy. She starts talking their ear off. They soon leave, and they find a barracks. So it's just left with you and Darrett. Darrett's starting to look pretty tired. He's looking older already.
So morally, where do we stand on Tadina Ruckledust and her weapon of mass destruction?
So I'll incorporate Darrett into this conversation if that's all right. And Darrett sort of shrugs his shoulder and he'll say, "Well, I mean, it sounds like it was kind of an accident, and from what we know of gnomes, I can believe it. But if we can turn that to our advantage, I'm all for it."
No, that's okay. I just wondered where we were morally, so I can echo those statements.
Well, I guess the other thing is if we can get to duplicate them as well, we can use a lot, like you say, use them against the enemy. They might make very good anti-siege weapons.
All really, really big toasters for giants.
Maybe we can get them to. Well, maybe we can get her to make them in the visage of Paladine.
Could be kind of soup.
Platinum Dragon.
Platinum Dragon.
Nice.
We may have to just use a standard metal and spray paint it.
Yeah.
Platinum Spenny.
Yeah. Just shine it up a little bit. Give it a buffing.
I'm sure I've got platinum in my bag somewhere.
Darrett at this point, he'll say, "Well, I mean, you've done a grand job. You've done exactly as we've asked. Couldn't ask for any more. So if you want to get your heads down, get some rest. You do look a bit, Edda. You look like you've been through the wars a little bit. But, yeah.
I think you, my friend, also need to get your head down. It looks like you've been training these people for many an hour. You look tired." I think Howard placed his hand on his shoulder at that point in time.
Yeah, he'll say, "Yeah, it's not quite what I was expecting. I was thinking that it'll be more of a battlefield role, but all I tend to do is receive bad news and then pass bad news on to people. It's not, but you know, it's a war, isn't it?"
It is war, but if you get your head down tonight, I shall take first training session in the morning so you can get some more rest.
That's very kind. Okay, I'll. You know what? I'm not going to say no to that.
No, go get washed up. Go and get yourself something to eat, and we will see you in the rest room.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Good job. This isn't a carry-on film, man.
So Darrett's happy to make himself gone. So you've got. We'll call it night time by the time you get back. Everything's darkish. You've got the run now. Is there anything that you particularly wanted to do in Kalaman?
Well, I think we've obviously got more missions to do, haven't we?
Yeah. We can. What we can do is, if you wanted to get straight on with the missions, we can push the narrative forward by a couple of days quite easily.
I mean, I think Howard would definitely want to feed back to the. Oh, I can't remember his name. Almost like the Burgomaster.
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald. He's the Burgomaster.
Miat, Governor Miat.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
You haven't got to. No one has to be Mark. He chooses it. You don't. Sorry.
So yeah, I think just as a gesture of goodwill and the fact that we've agreed to, at least perceive that we're. Is that Luna?
Yeah, she won't settle.
Because they're perceived to be in charge, Hal would want to go and almost give them an update on what we've done and what we've achieved, and then receive the next briefing.
Sure. Okay. So we'll take it to the next morning then. And
Okay.
you get up early, so you can have a long rest, gentlemen. Hal, you take the morning training session. So rise early, crack of dawn. You probably, you probably go for a jog yourself, or go for a cold swim, or whatever Hal decides to do. But as you arrive at the training court, you can see a lot of familiar faces from Vogler are there, and they also, the happy, joyous faces of the Vogler townspeople or villagers that you came to know reasonably well, are now serious. They're all they look a little bit leaner. And when you put them through their drills, you're very impressed at the progress they've made in the short time. Each, I believe the word is kata, that you go through, they keep up with you. And it's only when you set them dueling that you spot that there's slight issues, and you do go around correcting here and there. Let's have a roll just to see how well Hal would do. I'm quite happy for you to argue which role you want to make here, Jake.
Some form of like athletics kind of check.
Sure. Yeah. So we'll have that for sort of stamina related things. Then we'll roll your athletics.
15.
Yeah.
It was almost a natural 20.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Well, you've rolled an 8 with your +7 for a 15. So with a 15, bearing in mind that you've rolled an 8, you stay ahead of the Vogler militia, or the Vogler regulars, as they've sort of now been called. But there's still that fighting edge that you have that they haven't. So you stay ahead of them on each of the drills, but you're aware of the fact they still need something. But you can't quite put your finger on what it actually is that would turn them into a more effective fighting force. So perhaps that's something for another day. But as you're coming closer to the end, you've perhaps been in the baths, and you're toweling yourself off. Leave it. As you see, you know by now that if they hadn't joined you, the rest of the party would be up and ready. You've arranged to meet after this training session, and you see Miat and Marshal Vendry. So Governor Miat and Marshal Vendry talking to each other just inside. There's a big entrance, and then the other side there's like a forecourt where you do most of your training. But they're having a chat there. So you can approach now or wait until you've officially been summoned and petitioned to see them, or how do you want to go about talking to them?
I guess we would petition to see them because we understand that historically we've had issues because we've not followed what's expected custom. So we'll keep that kind of discipline, but just say that it's a matter of urgency so that we can make moves to carry on doing the missions that we've been tasked.
Brilliant. Okay, so who's going to I'll allow you to metagame this. In terms of what I want is a persuasion or possibly intimidation check, so you can figure out how quickly the clerk is going to put you up the order of business today. So who has the best score for?
I think I have a pretty good intimidation.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only +2. It's not that good.
Who's charisma? You haven't really got a face of the party, have you?
No, Micah's charisma's a bit ooey as well.
Yeah.
What about if we walk in presenting the insignia, though? Because we have the insignia to say that we're like supporting the military.
That insignia is relatively common. Most of the army soldiers have that, and there's thousands of them. Let's have.
I've got this.
Oh, okay.
So Theron will casually walk in with a plate of something that is made in the kitchens, with all the chefs are obviously running out, holding their noses, going, "Bloody hell, what's that?" As he walks up to the clerk's desk with it, and goes, "Do you want to try some of this while we're waiting?"
And it smells rancid.
Smells absolutely awful and looks like pure diarrhea. But Theron's quite happy that it'll taste amazing.
Okay.
Do you like one of them really dodgy curries that you look at and go,
Yeah, that's going to come back up in less than 24 hours. So he'll sort of turn his nose up snootishly, push it away from you. So no, please take that away.
okay, oh, okay. And as he lifts it up, he spills it down the clerk.
Nice. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh. A 3.
Okay. So he's incensed. We now need to give this clerk a name. And we need to call this clerk
Kent.
I mean, it's staring at us in the face, isn't it, Craig? Kent is incensed by this, but he's sort of doing like a double take where he's looking at you, looking down, and he will say, "You did that on purpose. Why would this is?" And he's just disgusted, and he gets
While
up.
this is going on, can I or the rest of us try and sneak in?
Well, he's about to get up and leave, so you don't even have to sneak in.
Sneak.
Okay, all right. So, as it turns out, he's not there to announce. He has like an under secretary, an under clerk, who he summons forwards. But you can see written down on his ledger is the order of the day's business, and you can see some of it crossed out and scratched off. So I'm guessing it would be Theron again with probably the best penmanship.
I can do that.
Probably Hal's not overly.
The simple thing.
I've probably nicked the pen already. It's been left unguarded.
Probably, quite possibly. So the way I'm thinking it is, it would probably occur to you that this is the only way around it. As the undersecretary makes his way back, if you scribble out one name and swap it with yours and put yourself at the top. So that is going to be. I'm quite happy for you to have. Go on.
I was just going to say I could do like magic mark, couldn't I? And put like our initials with prestidigitation in the book quickly.
Okay, so just roll Arcana check just to see. That's fine. Just to see how well you do it.
14.
14. 14's enough that with this undersecretary who's flustered as he comes back to the desk, he'll sort of sit down. Right, okay, yeah. Now, what happened to Kent? Did you smell? That was disgusting. He was not happy with you there, Theron. But and he looks down briskly. He said, "Oh right, you're next in. I'll just go and announce you." So he stands up, walks to the door. Members of the council, Governor Meat, Marshal Vendry, members of the council, can I present Micah, Edda, Hal, and Theron? So they're all there. So if you remember the power structure in Kalaman, you've got Governor Meat at the top. Next to him is Marshal Vendry, who was they've both been reasonably decent to you. You have other merchants, 4 merchants from different trading background, and sat right on the edge of the corner is Bakaris the Elder. And as soon as you walk in, he just shoots daggers at you and starts muttering. Next to him is the sort of merchant captain, or the merchant. going to say merchant prince, but they're in charge of shipping, and they seem to be, their heads are close together, and they're both sort of muttering and chuntering and casting you daggers. But the under secretary leads you in, points you to the assembly bit.
So I think Hal would curtly nod at the superiors in the room, but he'd almost like nod to fucking, I can never remember his name.
Bakaris.
Magister.
Oh, Governor Miat.
Governor Miat. I'm going to nod curtly at Governor Miat, and am I right thinking the marshals there as well?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'd nod at her, but then just kind of like look at the merchant and look at Bakaris the Elder, and not dip my head.
Okay.
So dip my head towards the other two, but just kind of like almost like understand where that they're already slighting us as we've walked in.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Let me just have a. Yeah. So you, I mean, this is seen as a pure affront to Lord Bakaris, and you can tell he's bristling as the guildmaster for the shipwrights. Sort of, you can see now he's putting his hand on Bakaris's arm to stop him from rising because he's that angry. So he's being told to calm down under the circumstances. But Miat, as far as you're aware, hasn't seen any of this. He nods back. So, greetings, gentlemen. Can we help you?
Yes, we come to bear news of our most recent mission. We went out and sought out the gnome as requested. When we arrived at her workshop, she was under siege from forces of Takesis. We managed to alleviate the siege and rescue her, and then we have brought her back to Kalaman. She has been involved with the force of Takesis and had been forced to manufacture equipment on their behalf. So she was responsible for producing the siege weapon that was used against Vogler. In order to atone for her actions, she has come back with us to Kalaman in order to build weapons to defend the city.
Interesting. And so the obvious question would be, how do we know we can trust her?
She does not seem to be a deceitful individual. She did not know that the weapons being produced were going to be used in the way that they were. And I feel like she was almost elbowed a little bit into doing this.
Theron will pipe up and go, she built it as a lawnmower.
So Miat smirks at this, and he'll say, "Oh, okay, that sounds more like a gnomish thing to do." And you believe this?
Yeah, I did. Speaking to her and spending some time with her and blowing up a workshop. Yeah.
Okay. He'll say, "Okay,
No, just make stuff.
yeah." Has she? And I understand because Darrett's already given me a little debrief. I understand you have a communication device as well.
She has kindly loaned us one of her inventions that we can use whilst we are out of Kalaman to aid.
Okay. Well, that comes in handy. That's just so you remember, because I don't think I told you last time, gentlemen. The far gap can transmit 18 miles, which in sort of, I mean, without the use of spells, that's quite miraculous for the time that you're at. So he'll say he'll ponder this. He'll say, yeah, no, Okay. Well, thank you for reporting it. If unless you have any other business, I would direct you towards your liaison. I believe we've received reports this morning that we could possibly do with you investigating.
If you have a task for us, we should go and complete it.
Yeah. In which case, I bid you good day, good fortune. Thank you for your aid.
I think at that note, Hal would again nod at Marshall. He'd nod, and then he'd just look back at Baccharis the Elder and the shipwright merchant.
Okay.
And then,
I'm just going to go out and give a big cheesy grin to Baccharis and say, gnomes.
Nice. So he starts flushing at this. Starts sort of, and he sort of settles back down in his chair, and looks at his feet until you all walk out. Nice.
dirty bastard.
You dirty bastard. Did we come to the conclusion that Tatina Ruckledust was actually in the Book of Gnome Erotica?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought we did.
Yes, we did.
I
I
remember.
thought we did. But I also believe that you burnt it.
No, we.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's gone. I don't know what we.
Yeah.
It was definitely gone.
We put it
Yeah.
on the Cyrus the Youngest, didn't we? We put it on his person, so it was found by the guards. And
Oh yeah.
We made him look like a pervert, didn't we?
You did. Okay, so Darrett is actually waiting for you as you come out, and he'll say, "We'll put Reese with him as well, if just for a bit of flavour, why not?" And he'll say, "So how was the meeting? Go all right?"
Yeah, we met much better than expected. Baccharis the Elder didn't look too pleased with us, but some things never change.
Well, it's funny you should say that. The reason I'm down here now instead of my office is that I had heard tell that you'd entered the castle and you'd gone in, and I knew he was there, so I was just coming to make sure that everything was all right. But didn't get yourself
He's
hanged.
always- he's always
for a
looking
change.
for trouble.
So that brings us to other news then. Reese is sort of in the background, looking inconspicuous at this point. And Darrett will say, "Well, the reports have just come back in. Sounds like something that you could possibly help us with. 20 miles to the east, there's a river. I want to say, it's the Raiding Rill, where Kalaman Bay, Gravel Run, and Raiding Rill intersect. Far to the east, 20 miles or so to the east, we've heard tell of dragon men. This report has only just come in. But we would very much like you to go and investigate this. Just scout it out. If you're able to, then yeah, okay, do something about it, but don't put yourself in harm's way. We just need to know what's going on there first. If that's
How far away is it?
20 miles to
20
the east.
miles. And how far do those communication devices work?
18 miles. See, Darrett keeps the other one. Darrett will say to you, well, it's, so you can communicate with us, I'll keep hold of the other one.
Does this mean we can stay out in the field for longer periods?
Yes, what's that, Craig?
I say, Derek, can we just suggest that you come with us for 2 miles, and then we'll.
Yeah, can you set up he'll say, well, what I can do is I could put, station some troops 2 miles in so they could still communicate with you and they can liaise back with me pretty quickly. But we can stay in contact all the time if you wish.
I think that might be a good idea.
It might be worth
Agreed.
you probably asking the gnome to make us some relays to extend the range.
Oh, cheeky.
Put them flavour in it so it actually interests her.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do then. Darrett will say, all very good ideas. These are all wonderful ideas. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have a word with Tatina because this is relatively urgent. We need this scouting done because if we know of the troops to the north and we know that south and well, I suppose all around. But if we have eyes on the east, then we will know that if there's a force preparing there, then we'll know we will reinforce our eastern garrison. So I'll liaise with Tatina.
While you're liaising with Tatina, it might be worth just warning her that there's a fan of her other work knocking around.
Oh right, you mean the weed killer?
Oh no, I think she did a charity calendar.
He's sort of because Darren's not in on the joke for this, and he sort of cocks his. Okay, perhaps you'll have time to explain this to me, unless it's a simple explanation, which with you lot, I doubt it very much.
All we can say is there's a gnome with a high-ranking taste for short people. If you catch our drift.
Oh, okay.
Theron will kind of lean up to him and go, oh, in his ear.
I'd like to think at this that Darrett sort of double takes Theron and then he goes bright red. Why is it always you, Theron? Right, okay. And he'll sort of say, okay, right. We've
a spade.
Yeah, we've worked to be about then, gentlemen. So I'm going to set up a relay. I'm going to put guards 2 miles out to the east. They're going to swap round, and then I've got. Oh God, why have I now got to go and talk to her? Thanks, Theron. And he sort of pushed. Right, okay, no, I could do this. So off he goes. If you're happy, unless you want to torment him anymore.
I do. I want to cast prestidigitation on his clothing, on his back, and it's basically going to say, I like gnome porn. When he turns around after meeting him.
You're a mean man. So how long does prestidigitation last, just so I know?
It's an hour, isn't it, the mark? Is it? Yeah, surface for 1 hour.
Okay. We'll perhaps deal with that when you get back. Just written that in my notepad, but I've made it try and spell it as illegible as possible, just in case one of the children. Right. Yeah. Reese sort of nods to you all and goes to scuttle away with Darrett as well. If you're all happy. Okay, so the day is now yours. It's early morning. You possibly Edda would be the only person that would have experience of this part of the world. Mostly, in fact, I don't know if you'd have been east. There isn't much east of Kalaman that would interest you, but looking at the maps, looking at the information that you've gathered, it's going to take you the best part of
Sorry.
Oh, is she upset?
She's okay. She's just being a bit of a pain. I brought her up here because she just kept barking. That's why I had to run downstairs. And she's just barking at nothing. I let her try and let her out. She just stands there looking at the open door, doesn't go out. So she's just Okay, there's no need to shout.
Just wants company.
Yeah, think so.
She gets really bad separation anxiety.
Does she?
Yeah, it's because the ex-mum and dad are away at the moment, and so she's like feeling super anxious, won't settle. Yeah. Sorry,
Calpol.
that's
It's all right. Put some Calpol in a dog food.
yeah.
I don't know how safe that is for dogs. Josh has gone to check the drugs cabinet, see if he's got any Calpol.
Not crowd Calpol.
Yeah, you reckon? I mean, 20 miles. You've sort of been asked to do this relatively quickly. I mean, it depends. You've got a rough idea of where it is. What kind of pace do you want to make? What's any preparations for the journey? Anything you want to know from me about where it is and stuff?
I think, to be fair, I probably want to make relatively quick pace as well, because again, the Dragon Army are on the move kind of constantly. We don't really know how quick they're going to move in on Kalaman. We're a horse down.
Horse down. Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
Who's not on map tool?
Oh, sorry, I opened map tool and
That's
actually
all right.
connected to Swazuk.
You don't get many Waziks these days, do you?
Not enough. I thought, someone's got to do it.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. Bringing it back.
Oh, anytime.
Can we get a bit more info about like where we're going and like I guess what it involves?
Yeah, so you're
What's the terrain like?
the terrain is mostly open grassland. It's still quite fertile here. It's reasonable farming country. Kalaman Bay. So this is the stream. Raiding Rill, Gravel Run goes into the estuary into Kalaman Bay. So you'll be heading just the other side of. This is where the road crosses. Yeah. So the road and there's a reasonably well built road that travels for the most part east southeast and crosses just about here, and you're aware of the fact that reports have been just the other side of the raiding rill, but it's depending on whether you want to use the road. It's open country, decent road. The weather's it's starting to get a little bit colder as autumn's descending, the start of autumn.
What's this mountain called here?
That tump, is known as Gregor's Rise. Gregor. It's an ancient pre-cataclysm, possibly older than that, ancient fort that's been leveled. I mean, there's no evidence of any building on it now, but there were like bits of pottery and things found around.
My only thinking is if these radios thing don't work out, would it be worth probably setting up like a bit of the Gondor beacons kind of thing on there?
The beacons are lit.
Gondor calls for our aid.
Yeah, well, because there's a farmhouse not around there. There's a few farms around that area, but it's reasonably well populated. But you could set up signals around Kalaman pretty easily. But that's something else that you could possibly put to the council. It's another reasonable idea as a precaution. I'll be honest, Lewis. I'd like to think that they had some kind of signalling system in place. There's war is descending on the city, so kudos for making the suggestion.
Signaling is everyone has to flip the bird up. People stood at 10-meter increments.
Oh,
10
yeah,
meters.
yeah. I'd say that'd probably be helpful until you're at a distance of about 50 meters from everybody, and then you can't actually make out what they're doing.
Is he holding
Stand
up
on
one
top of it and do
finger
the
or
Team
two?
America thing where they go.
Yeah, and then forget what the signal is. You know, I feel mean now, Lewis, because you've come up with a suggestion, and it was a fine suggestion. So we'll put it to the council next time, and then we'll take it from there.
It was mighty fine.
Yeah. Okay. So anything else we need to know? And are you jogging? Are you? I mean, none of you are natural sprinters, are you?
We got some natural
We've got no dwarves in the party.
No. Yeah, I think it would be what?
We could do a yomp, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's a yomp?
just a little.
Yomping east from Kalaman. Now that's soldiering.
So what kind of a pace is a yomp?
A bit faster than walking.
It's just walking quickly, isn't it? So it's
Yeah.
like a energetic walk.
Okay, right. So you put the miles behind you. It's still relatively early, still quite fresh, and you're testing the far gap as you go, and it seems to be working, functioning exactly as designed.
I like to think, because this is kind of like new technology, that to start off with, we're kind of walking along going, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you still hear me?
Yeah. So on the fourth one, there's silence. No reply.
Start hearing broken. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? It's bright. This is shit. It's not working.
It comes back. It's Darrett on the other end, and he comes. Can you hear it? Pass it to someone else, Edda.
Mario wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Ask him if he can hear us.
Can you hear us?
What did you say?
Are you talking to me, or are we talking to the radio?
You're better than this, chaps. You're better than this.
I think Theron will snatch it and he'll fart through it. So, did you hear that static?
Yeah, we need to create some kind of you fucking minger, and it'll say. Darrett's kind of laughing along with you. He still has bursts of the. So, you know what we could do? We could have like names just in case someone interrupts this. Find some way of magically interrupting it. What's your code word going to be? Oh, I'll have a think about mine.
Oh, code words.
Code words.
What's so we each have? You be whiskey. You be alpha, and you could be a tango too.
I think just for the Micah, you just need to be Wazlick now, don't you? Surely.
No,
yeah, it's easy to remember. Nothing else.
So Darrett comes back and I thought of mine. I'd be Flaming Eagle's Crest.
No. Mike could just be like, I'm not calling you that.
but it sounds so cool. And we all know I'm so cool.
Well, call you Squire.
Come
on. And he's put me down. How about just Eagle? Flaming Eagle. How about just Flaming Eagle?
We'll go with Squire.
Flaming Squire?
Not Flaming Squire, just Squire.
Okay. So what handle are you all going to have? We've got Squire, Wazzick.
we've got chef. So
Chef.
he's
Yeah.
better. We'll go with that. We'll go with that in the loosest of terms.
What about fingers for Edda?
Jeez, man, I was just about to say that. That was.
There might be some slight concern if fingers gets intercepted.
Oh, can you imagine if you can you imagine if you fell into a hole? Fingers is in the pit. Fingers is in the pit.
Or even worse, fingers is in the hole. Fingers is in the hole.
How are you going to get fingers out of that hole?
It's not his hole. He's not bothered.
Fingers is in the hole around the back.
So Derek now says, right, okay, so we've got Wazzock, chef. I'm Squire. Edda's fingers. Hal's clearly going to be whole.
No, whoa, no, that's not happening.
Hal, hole, sound kind of similar.
You can use my Christian name, Henry.
Henry Hole.
Makes it more official.
Holy Henry.
I think Theron will grab the radio and go, so Hal says his name's going to be Pony Lord. He'll put it...
The only pony I like to feed is your mum.
Why have you said that?
Oh no, that's on the internet.
Nasty.
It is. It is.
That's nasty.
That's 1 for 1 now, I think now, Mr. Harper.
Didn't you make it? I was going to say, didn't you make your mum joke a few weeks ago?
So I think this is time for the Dungeon Master to step in. So as you're talking, you've eaten the miles between Kalaman and your destination, and you can see in the distance fire, smoke, rather rising, and you see shortly after, perhaps 5-10 minutes, because you're already looking at the smoke and thinking, well, that's a lot more smoke than you'd expect from farmhouses from that far away. After another 10, maybe 20 minutes, you can see farmers fleeing, coming in your direction along the road.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Not another one.
Not another one.
Edda, I'm grabbing the radio, and I'm holding it up like Derek can see what's going on. Look! Can you see this?
Derek will say, Edda, you have the same handset as me. Look in yours. Can you see what I see?
Oh, no, I thought there was a button that you had or something. There seems to be buttons all over the place.
There's another minute's pause. Sorry, Craig. There's another minute's pause, and then Derek says, Edda, give it to someone else.
Find an adult.
No adults here. Have you not been listening to us?
We need to get on it, and then Hal's gonna get his helmet on, and he's gonna get his shield off his back and drop it, and then he's gonna have his hand on his sword.
Okay. So approaching you, they're
yeah. Here you go, Micah. You have the radio.
I was going to say I'd probably take it off Edda, go to put it next to my face, and then remember that Theron just basically dropped his guts in it, and then hold it away from my head, and I'd be like, and then I'd just push the button and be like, it's been about half an hour since we started to see the smoke. I'd basically report back to him. I'd say we're covering good distance, but we've seen a load of smoke, and as we've headed towards now, we're seeing villagers, kind of farmers fleeing towards us.
Okay.
We're going to investigate, find out more.
Okay. I mean, you will know the answer to this. Darrett would like confirmation of sort of where you are, how far you've travelled. and you estimate you've it's a 20-mile journey to get there, and you've probably eaten the miles up. You're probably close to 16 miles now anyway, so you're 16 miles out of Kalaman, maybe a little bit more. And he'll sort of liaise back and say, no, brilliant, I'll see if I can find a local and see if we can get this locked down. That's a little bit closer than we were expecting. We've not heard of any forces that close. But then he will also at this point say to you, oh, just so you let you know, I've not managed to set up this relay station yet. It's red tape, and then there's a crackle, and then there's another crackle, and then he'll sort of say, and you hear him say, yeah, at least you're not 18, and it breaks up. These farmers are quite close to you now, running towards you. And they're calling for help. There's two young women, and what you would guess is a sort of old gentleman that they don't look as if they need to help him, but they're sort of looking as if to say, "Oh, let's just make sure we're looking after this old boy." So you'd guess daughters and father.
Okay, so we'll just grab the first people and what's going on. The obvious question.
Yeah, so out of breath, the farmer now, hands on his knees, he'll say, "Well, they came. The soldiers we'd received warning when we were set up ready to flee, but they came from nowhere. There was a man in this," and he describes Dragon Army uniform, and he had hobgoblins with him. He had 6 hobgoblins, and all they did is throw us out. Threaten our lives, and wanting to burn the farm if we didn't run. So we're running.
They didn't ask for anything from you.
No, they just told us to leave. They've taken everything. We've got nothing.
But they've not hurt anybody.
No, they you can see sort of he's got like we'll give him a bandage and a sort of a wound, and so well no we complied. We just left. They told us to leave.
We shall get your land back.
Oh, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, and he'll describe where it is. His farmstead, where that tump was, Lewis, that you were asking about. That I can't remember the name. Was it Gregor's Mound? I can't remember what it was.
Gregor's Mound.
Gregor's Mound. Well, because I made it up.
It looks like a butt, so I'm going to call it Butt Hill.
Oh, I've just written Gregor's Mound. I mean, don't. This is a lot closer. The investigation that you've actually been sent to do is still another 4 miles away, and you've got perhaps 2 miles to get to, or another mile before you're at this farmland. But it's just the other side of Gregor's Mound.
Wow, they seem to be moving quickly. So when did they first get when did the guys at Kalaman first get the information? I mean, how old was the information when we were given it?
It seemed to be quite fresh. This was almost as can you do this for us? It's rather urgent. We've received this information, so it's it's all relatively fresh.
So kind of less than 24 hours, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, then we must make haste towards where the enemy possibly are.
Okay.
I'd turn to the man essentially and say, what my brother says is true. We're going to take care of this, but for now, just try and stay with the others, find refuge, and just look after yourselves in the meantime. But we'll deal with this quickly.
Yeah, head to Kalaman.
Yeah, he'll say my. Yeah. Sorry, Craig.
I was saying no, it's all good. Just head to Kalaman, stay off the road at dark, travel in groups.
Yeah. So the women sort of thank you, praise you, and the old man says, "Yeah, my sister's boy lives in Kalaman. We'll be able to stay." He's sort of chuntering to himself. He's not making it your issue, but you hear as they leave, he's saying, "What about the other farmers? If they've got a fleet and they haven't got relatives there, there's just going to be so many refugees." And, you know, the whole situation of the war in the surrounding area of Kalaman suddenly, like, wow, this is. I mean, it's just bigger than war. It's just this is big. You know, the whole thing is. I mean, Hal would probably be used to this kind of thing, but. So let's move you forwards then. If you're making haste, you can see that I mean, it's start of autumn, so that there are still crops in the field. These are without farmers. These are all going to waste. This is just waste land. It hasn't been burnt. The land itself looks as if it hasn't been molested. As you get closer to the farmhouse itself looks intact.
The dragon arm.
Sorry, Jake, go on.
I think Howes is walking through the fields going, like, potentially the reason it's been undisturbed so far is because the dragon army will need food and substance.
Maybe so. But it's because it's open land and there's this sort of gentle hill going down towards the farm. The farm itself is still intact. But you can see outside there's a large bonfire. So it's the bonfire that's causing the smoke and not the farm, which is a bit of a relief. But you can see in the farmyard what looks like 6 hobgoblins. And they appear to be running through training exercises. And they're being drilled by a dragon army soldier. The approach to the house is open land all the way around. The only route that would offer any kind of cover would be to approach from the south, where it's closest to woodland. But even so, the farmhouse itself is a good 60 feet away from any cover that side.
Can we not use the smoke from the bonfire as cover a little bit?
That's on the south as well. So your best, your best approach. If you approach from anywhere around, there's a chance that they'll see you because it is open. With the bonfire being at the south, as long as the wind shifts in the right direction, then you possibly could be, unless you could manipulate it in some way or do something to get a little bit closer. It's still, I mean, because I was thinking 20 miles on relatively open country.
About 6 hours.
I was going to say it's not. I mean, it's not even half a day. That is it. So it's still plenty of light
If
there.
we left early and...
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit fresh. It's certainly not cold. It's not. You'd still be comfortable in being young adventurers. You wouldn't have to put your coats on or anything to keep yourself warm. There's not much of a breeze.
So do we wait it out until dusk, till nightfall, and just keep an eye on him?
I mean, Hal's pretty eager to take him. Just because he doesn't want anybody else coming to possible harm. And with them drilling, they're potentially off guard anyway. But I think Hal's not overly comfortable with stealth because he's not a very stealthy character. Like he's wearing armor and stuff that's going to clang and chink and possibly give us away. But you guys might get away with doing a bit of stealth. I could possibly be the distraction.
I'll go with the consensus, but I think just kind of camping out and watching until either an opportunity arises where they come away from the farm, or we just wait it out until nightfall. But that, yeah.
Or we just like take down the dragon guy from long range, and then when he dies and he does like his AoE attack when he dies, it might affect some of the hobgoblins.
Am I right thinking he's a human?
Yeah, this is a army soldier, not a draconian, Lewis, but
Okay.
he does seem to be in charge.
I mean, we could always just launch on them with some ranged attacks first. But then they've been pretty nimble with. I mean, with our last encounter with what's her name, with the hobgoblin, they were pretty nimble with a longbow, weren't they? So my worry is unless we actually catch up with them in close quarters, we're a bit fucked.
Yeah, I think maybe waiting is best here.
Whereabouts are they, Dave? So in relation to like northeast, southwest.
What I'll do, let me give you a battle map.
Metal bat.
A battle map. So the farmhouse, because it's enclosed as well with fences all around. But the farmhouse is mostly southeast facing, and all the way to the north, it's open farmland road that goes past. We've got 2 of 5 loaded. Let me force it again. 3 of 5, 4 of 5. There we go. So we're all in. So I've put your tokens here. That's not where you're standing at the minute. That's the front of the farmhouse. That's the porch. Dragon Arm. Oh, not. You know what? Let's reveal them to you. So I might swap them around a bit, but the Dragon Army soldier seems to be drilling them from this position here. Is that the 6 hobgoblins are about with training dummies and oh, actually, that's something I need to do. Bear with me here now, because I promised I would do this. Because I got some free stuff. So it's a lady called Tessa. Tessa presents maps. So TESSA presents, and then she does maps. These map drawings are campaign specific, but she's done them with Dungeon Draft. But it's just a lifesaver if and she put a message on, I forget what it was, I think it was Reddit or something. If anyone wants these maps and they're willing to promote her work, if you do anything online. And I've had them for like 2 years, and I've not done anything with them. So if you're watching and you're thinking, "Oh, that's a perfect map for this situation," Tessa's map. We're not.
Tessa's map.
Yeah, we're not getting paid dog shit for doing this, but I got the maps for free, so at least I could do is mention the lady that gave them for free.
Thanks, Tessa.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tessa.
So you're approaching from the southeast. Sorry. No, the farm is facing southeast. There's the porch. The fire will have where this tree is, so we'll have a raging fire here.
Which tree, sir? Oh,
that one there.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so fence all the way around. So you're aware of the fact that Hal would struggle to stealth, but they're pretty intent. Go on, Lewis.
Wouldn't it make sense to kind of wait it out until like kind of dusk time then, and then approach from the west? So if they did use longbows, if we're coming in from the west while it's dusky, they're just going to get blinded by the low light, aren't they?
There's lots of options.
It could be an option.
I think
it's like, isn't it? Like when you look into the dust, it's like, Jesus. Well, if you have if we attack from that way, then it's gonna.
And to be fair, it's autumn, isn't it? So the sun's going to be going down a little bit earlier, isn't it? So we're going to be getting earlier light, or like earlier loss of light. Plus, like you say, that low-lying sun, which will make things a bit difficult. To be fair, we could even use it to our advantage. It might make us a bit more difficult to see as we're coming out.
Edda, I'm standing there. Oh, if only someone had suggested this a little while ago.
Well, we were waiting. It was just obviously you didn't suggest the low-lying sun, Edda. But credit where credit's due.
So you're approaching from which direction, did you say?
It'd be the west, wouldn't it? That's
So you're coming from the west?
Whichever way that the sun sets in Kalaman.
It's still.
But it's, for convenience, it's exactly the same as it would be. So all we'll do is move you around slightly. So we'll put you.
Ed, I'm muttering to myself. Well, we've got 3 training dummies we could send in there, and that would be all right as well. Not that I'm bitter or anything at the moment.
Yeah. So we'll put you. Okay, let's have a roll to see how close you can get then. So what I shall allow is a stealth roll with advantage, which cancels out Hal's disadvantage, I believe. So you get a flat roll, Jake.
Okay.
Guidance.
Okay, I'm calling this. I'm going to fail this.
oh, I only got a 9.
That was with advantage as well.
I told
I've
you.
got a 10 plus guidance. I got an 11.
Okay. Was yours
Play
with
all on
advantage,
that
Craig?
trip over Loki or something.
With advantage, you rolled 2 4s. I mean,
I
it's
know.
always fun. Yeah. It's always fun when you turn up, Craig. Yeah, so I'm not going to put you that close. The advantage roll was for the sun. But I mean, as you gentlemen know, all you have to do is that. And you can, oh, wait a minute, there's some lads approaching here. So as you get a little bit closer, you hear the dragon army soldier. Just one of the hobgoblins will clock you, shout over to the soldier. The soldier takes one look and says, "Where's your final test, lads? Kill these fuckers, and then your place in the dragon army will be confirmed." Let's roll initiative.
It's not very chivalrous of them, is it?
Oh,
I think when we committed for our channel, it makes me laugh that we've got a channel. For our channel to be called Dice in Anger, I've actually stopped saying let's roll some dice in anger in game.
It's because you say at the start of every game.
Okay. Have you all rolled 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes. Wow. Okay. They've all seen you. Theron's first.
I need to get a better view, really. So I'm going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to, on the Dragon Army Soldier dude, cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay. So that's you're 75 feet away. You've got line of sight. That's a spell attack.
I get 150 foot range.
Sweet.
For this.
That's spell attack.
24.
24 hits.
So let me just read me. I'll roll the damage and I'll just read me thing.
Okay.
So 9. It's fire damage, isn't it?
You want to do fire?
I rolled a 1, so I treat that as 2.
So it's 10. Yeah.
So it's actually 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else that I can do? No, that's it for me.
Right. Okay. So this sort of globe of fire tosses over, hits the Dragon Army soldiers. Kill him! Fucking kill him! Micah's turn.
Yeehaw. Okay, so Okay, sweet. So Micah is going to. I think I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Which is a bonus action. Forced. That allows me to manifest within 60 feet a spectral weapon within range.
There you go.
And so I'm going to drop it. Oh, sorry. Over here. This square here is where it will manifest.
How's that?
So we see. So so Micah's kind of I'm gonna look behind, essentially looking at this at Hobgoblin Sea here, and then just behind it, I'm gonna kind of stretch my hands out, and then almost pull them apart, and then as I pull them apart, this light shines behind Hobgoblin Sea, and then with one of my hands, I'm then gonna bring it down, and it's gonna be essentially this bright white longsword, and I'm gonna try and crack it on Hobgoblin Sea's head.
Okay.
Attack.
Yeah.
So when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack within. Okay, that's fine. Does that still count? Does that still all fit within my bonus action? So it's a bonus action to cast a spell. I'm assuming when I cast a spell, so I get the attack as part of my bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action, mate. I do love spiritual.
Disgusting.
On Hobgoblin Sea, did we say?
On Hobgoblin Sea, and that's a 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. So then I'm going to damage. Roll not so good. 8 damage to Hobgoblin Sea.
Yeah, no, he takes the damage. It's a solid thump.
Oh, it's all right. And then I will. Can't. If it's bonus action, because it's a spell, I can't cast another spell, but I can't cast a cantrip either, can I?
You can cast a cantrip as an action.
Okay, beautiful. In that case, I am then. So one hand comes down, and then after the sword comes down and connects, the hand that was below, I'm then going to bring that up and cast Sacred Flame for the wombo combo.
That's your classic cleric economy there, Josh. Well done.
Hell yeah. Thank you. So it's another D8.
Well, he's got a dex save first.
Sorry. Yeah, he does.
Is it dex save?
It is. Yeah. 16 on dex saving.
Rolls 15.
15. Yeah, that's a save.
It's a save.
No
What's
damage.
your DC then?
15.
Oh. Yeah, no damage. So any movement from Micah? I saw you go forwards and then reverse.
Yes, sorry, yeah, I will. Oh, wait. Not telling me how far I'm moving.
Yeah, it's sometimes doesn't. That's you're at 25 there.
Yeah, fine. Take 25 feet. Step there.
25.
Shield up, ready to scrap.
Sure. So Hobgoblin A is going to take that challenge, and he's going to run 30 straight towards you. And as he does with his long sword in 2 hands, he swings for an 18 to hit you.
An 18. My AC is 18, exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs.
Ooh, righto. The second attack is 9. Silvery Barbs has saved you from a reasonable damage roll. Who has the advantage, Lewis?
I will check initiative and I will let you know. Edda. Thank you.
Edda. Okay. Oh, hello. So Hobgoblin E is going to shoot his longbow at Micah. He now has advantage from pack tactics. Hobgoblin has advantage on attack rolls if a creature is within 5 feet. So this is going to be advantage roll. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Okay. So crit damage is going to be 8 piercing
Mm-hmm.
The poison damage
Mm.
is going to be 12 for a total of 20 points of damage.
Ow. Damage. Emotional damage.
Emotional
damage.
damage. My children said that once. I've never got it out of my head. So it's Hobgoblin F is going to. Yeah, he's next closest. So he's going to move. They seem to be quite coordinated. They've been drilled, these lads. So he's going to move forwards. And he's going to take a shot at Micah as well, which he gets to roll with advantage.
Oh, sorry. Spiritual weapons concentration, right? So I should make a.
The new version is, yeah. So if you, yes, you do need to make a DC 10 concentration check.
So, yeah. DC 10. Which I should have advantage on. Because
You got Warcaster. Yeah.
very good, very nice.
Very good, very nice.
Very good, very nice. Right.
Yeah.
21.
Okay, let me put the concentration dot on you so we know that you are concentrating. Hobgoblin F, however, his attack roll with advantage was 15 to hit Micah.
Okay, misses.
Misses,
Good.
which takes us to Edda.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just going to move a little bit. And then. Have I got advantage this roll or something?
Yes. Part of Lewis's
Oh, I
spell
have.
is he takes advantage off someone and gives it to someone else.
Okay, that's what yeah, okay. So I will attack Hobgoblin C.
Yeah.
See if I can take him out.
He doesn't look very well at all. He's already been slapped with a spiritual longsword.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So attack with advantage, range, yeah, 160 range. 16 to hit.
16 is not enough to hit these well-armed and armoured hobgoblins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'm just looking. No, I've got nothing there then that I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Halster.
Right, Hal's seen that somebody's moved in on Micah and he's trying to lay in on him, and he's having none of that. So Hal's gonna move forward.
Yeah.
And Hal's gonna fucking lever this hobgoblin.
Okay.
With it's 15 to hit.
15 is not enough to hit a hobgoblin.
Wow.
Un momento.
That's quite tanky.
Where is it? If you attack a creature within 5 feet of you as part of the attack action with a melee weapon, you can immediately bash the target. I take it doesn't count as an attack because it missed.
It isn't. You've attacked, so you've missed. So if it's your shield block, you can still do it.
Can I try and smash him with my shield?
Yeah.
So he needs to make a strength check.
Okay. He roll 3.
He's knocked on his arse.
Okay. So prone.
Yep. So he's knocked prone. Hal's also going to action surge.
Right. Roll with advantage.
Stamp on his head.
Yep.
Stamp on his head.
Who said that?
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
For 12 points of slashing damage.
How would you like to kill that hobgoblin on the floor?
So I think he's seen him coming on Micah. He's took some swings at Micah and done some damage. Hal's going to walk in. He's going to take a swing at him, but he's going to miss on the first one, kind of not edged it properly. So he's just going to turn around and crack him in the face with his shield out of nowhere, which puts him straight on his arse, to which Hal's then just going to stab right down through his face, and then he's going to go on guard.
Fair enough.
Almost
I think that...
just shift himself in front of Micah.
Okay,
It's
I think
almost
you
like
moved
he
30
enjoyed
to
that.
get to there, dude, if I'm honest.
Okay, that'll be fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I shall stay where I am, but I will turn to the enemies and hammer my pommel on my shield.
Okay.
Well, let's do this.
All right. Do you want to roll intimidation then?
Fucking let's do this. Come on, don't let me down now. 15.
Okay.
Not bad, not good. Okay.
Not bad, not good. So a dragon army soldier now. Right, let me give him a roll then. I'm going to give him... you know what? Let's just roll a d20, see what happens. No! He's going to say, ignore that fucking knight. Can't kill that prick. Pointing towards Micah. He, in a barrel at the end of here, he's going to grab a load of the javelins that you've seen them use quite accurately before, and he starts tossing them out to Sweet. So he's going to throw 2. First one against Micah is going to be 6 to hit. You don't have to respond to that. The second one is going to be 8 to hit. Josh, similarly, do not feel obliged to respond to that.
It misses.
So both miss.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Hobgoblin C.
You put the kibosh on that, Dave, when you said when you've seen them use these quite accurately before.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, no, he's going to run. I've lost my numbers now. 5, 10, 15. So, you know what, let me just use... The other thing you can do is use the measuring tool just to see where it would put you. So 30 feet puts him in kind of a flanking position on Micah, but he's just getting his normal attack against Micah. Rolls natural 1.
Excellent.
Hobgoblin D is another of the forward ones. No, he isn't. He's at the back, so he's going to make a... Oh, he moved back. It's going to be a ranged attack against Micah. He gets advantage.
Okay.
16.
Does not hit.
That misses. Okay. Hobgoblin B is another one at the front. That is at the front. So he is going to... Yeah, he has to be able to move into position. That would give him natural flanking, but it doesn't actually matter. So he's going to go there. He's going to attack with his longsword, but he does get advantage because he's got an ally within 5 feet. That is a 19 to hit.
Okay, I would in that that would hit, but I'd like to use protective wings from my gift of the metallic dragon feet, which is when you or another creature you see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to grant a +2 bonus to the target's AC against that attack roll.
Nice. Yep. Fine.
Bash.
Okay. Thus denying the dungeon master roll damage rolls.
You just what everyone would essentially see is like as this hobgoblin takes a swing at me, like these 2 bright white wings kind of just erupt like from my back and just almost like arc in front of me, stop the sword in its tracks, and then Mike is just going to stand there grinning at this little hobgoblin.
Punch him in the dick.
He's getting it.
Well, it's Theron's turn to do the dick punching at the minute.
Yeah, he's not getting it yet.
We need fingers to come in.
We need fingers to sort this dick out.
Oh, this has become a South Park issue now. It's
I'm
you know the
going
difference between
to-
assholes and pussies. What? Sorry.
Pass. Rims binding ice at level 2, and I'm going to use my what's it called? Sculpt spell thing. So Micah and Hal don't get hit with it.
Okay. So the
So
two
can
hobgoblins.
Two hobgoblins. Can they make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure. The first one, highest one, the one furthest to the north rolls 9. Second one rolls natural 20.
Ah, bollocks. Okay. So the one that rolled a 9 takes 16.
Yeah,
cold
he
damage.
dies instantly.
Yes. Yeah,
On a
boy.
successful save, creature takes half as much damage, so 8 points of damage to the other guy.
He also dies because he was only on 3 hit points.
Good night.
Cool.
No, they're hobgoblins.
And then I'm going to move to there.
Okay. Anything else?
No,
Quite successful. Micah's turn. You're currently concentrating on spiritual bastard. Hold up. Oh no, it's all right.
Oh.
I think I missed it. Did that guy get a turn last time?
I
You
don't
know what?
remember him doing anything.
No, I don't. Doesn't matter. Go on, your turn, Josh.
I thought F did something. I remember you saying hobgoblin there. I am going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna move to step to hobgoblin F.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a swing with my staff.
Yeah.
So that's +3 to hit. Boop, 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 boop. 15.
15 is not enough to hit a hobgoblin.
Okie dokie. And then bonus action, I will move my spiritual weapon again behind Hobgoblin F.
Yeah.
I'll get him with that.
Okay.
Nah, 12 to hit.
Oh,
Misses.
Josh. Yeah, misses. Is that 10?
Yeah. That is my turn.
That's 10.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Hobgoblin E is just going to take a shot at Micah again because you are in a position where he gets advantage. So his shot with advantage rolls an 8.
What a bitch.
What a
What a
little
loony
bitch.
poot.
He
Seems like he really
moves-
needs the training.
Yeah, doesn't it? So he's starting to back away a little bit. As the Dragon Army soldiers say, "Don't fucking back! Where the fuck?" He's not happy with him.
Cowards.
Hobgoblin F is going to make a longsword attack against Micah. It's just a normal longsword attack. Rolls a natural 1, Josh.
Ooh.
Good effort.
Yeah. Craig, come on. Come on, Craig.
Okay.
Come on, fingers.
Bonus action, steady aim.
Yeah.
On Hobgoblin F.
Okay, roll with advantage.
So that will give me advantage on the attack.
Come on, Craig.
Ranged. Come on.
22. Hits, yes.
And yeah, so sneak attack because I've got advantage on the attack roll plus. Yeah, so sneak attack will be the extra 2d6. So 6. .14 damage.
How would you like him to die?
horribly. Straight. I've done a steady aim straight between the eyes.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing spectacular, just straight between the eyes.
Okay.
Pick my spot.
Yeah. Anything else from you?
No, that me because of the steady aim. My movement's reduced to 0.
It does. Hal's turn.
So Hal is going to dash. Oh. Puts me there.
Yep. Yep.
And then I shall just bait him. So I'm just going to say, like, you don't have the bottle to fight me.
So he smiles as he draws his long sword. You've seen it before. He's a little bit surprised that you're not more intimidated, but along the edge, there's this fire that glows, and you can tell he's used to people shying away from it, but you don't. You step up to him, but he does make 2 attacks with this longsword against Hal. First attack is a natural 20.
Yeah, man. Good effort.
That's harsh.
Which is... It's not the best natural 20. That's 11 slashing damage.
Yep.
Plus, because you can reduce that, can't you?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. It's 6 fire damage, though.
Let me take the 6 fire damage of it, and let me just figure out how much I can reduce.
I think it's proficiency bonus. If it's the new one that you took, I think it's reduce it to via...
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Is it your proficiency?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Hobgoblin D gets a rush of blood. He... No, he's going to try and protect his leader. So he's going to step up next to Hal. But he gets an attack with advantage against Hal. It's only 1 longsword attack. Rolls a natural 20.
Whoa.
That's where they've all been.
That's where they've all been. So this is 2-handed. Right, this is going to be, that's a nice roll, 26 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, 26. Good effort.
Yep. That takes us to Theron.
Okay. Chromatic orb at the dragon soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Natural
Good
20.
effort.
So that's 66.
8d8 at level 2.
8.
He's got to be good.
Good night.
Remember, anything that rolls the same number, the orb also jumps to somebody else.
Yep, and there's another one within 5 feet.
Oh, I've got 2 5s, 3 5s, 4 5s. So 40 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And the orb is going to jump. So it's going to be an attack roll against somebody else.
Yeah.
Might go for the furthest one if that's all right, Dave.
Does it allow you to do that?
Yeah. 30 feet of the target.
I think. Let me just measure it real quick. So the target's there, 25 feet. Yes, so you can. Ooh.
18.
18 is exactly what you need to hit this hobgoblin. So you can roll your damage again. So this isn't a crit, obviously, but it's still 4d8.
17.
No duplicates.
Cool.
Oh, that's a shame. So he dies. So you've killed 2 with 1 shot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then I'll
Nice.
move up a little bit. And I'll flip off the other hobgoblin.
Yeah. Seems viable. Micah's turn.
Do we want to interrogate this hobgoblin?
Yes, I think I was thinking that maybe we want to keep one of them alive. Do they speak common, the hobgoblins?
Yes, you've heard them speak.
Okay. Yeah, it would be good to keep them alive. Oh, I can cast. I will cast Hold Person on that.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yes, please. DC 15.
Rolls a 12.
Woohoo!
You've got him.
That person is held.
Okay. He's. Yeah. Go on.
Sorry, I was just. It's just the end of each of his turns. Yeah. So I think I just shout to Hal. Or did Edda say that out loud? Say like, do we want to?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, then kind of in response to hearing it, just kind of like cast Hold Person. That goes off. You can kind of see like Hobgoblin D maybe like struggling against it, but not having such a good time. And then I'll just say, shout to Hal. I'll be like, I've got him. Don't kill him just yet, but maybe knock him out or something. And then that's me. Also, actually, no, that is me. That's what I can do.
Okay. So it's. I mean, you've got plenty of time before it's his turn. So I'm quite happy for you to secure him, tie him up, do whatever you need to do to get into a position to interrogate him. Go on, Josh.
Would spiritual weapon would end? That's fine.
I think Hold Person's a concentration spell.
Yeah, Hold Person is. That was my. I'm allowed to cast it though. It's just that spiritual weapon would. Okay. Yeah.
So spiritual weapon would instantly drop because you're concentrating on something. So you drop your concentration. It's a free action to do that. But yeah. So this hobgoblin now, he looked like he was about to run anyway, as you held him, and now he's starting to look rather pitiful. As he's sort of whimpering, and he's swapping between common and goblin, and he's sort of saying, "Oh, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have come." He's just sort of rolling backwards and forwards as you've got him bound. Everyone else is dead. The farmhouse looks secure. In terms of the surrounding area, you don't see any other troops. You don't see any other signs of movement. What do you want to do?
I might climb up on the roof of the farmhouse and keep a lookout.
Okay. Yeah. Just roll. I've got your passive perception as 14. Just roll a perception check. Just to
perception.
11. Yeah, we'll
11.
probably go with your 14. But you've got that much of a clear vision that you're pretty sure that you would spot anything advancing if it did come. Of note, which we'll possibly get to later, is you were told to go to the road that crosses the raiding rill, and you think from your elevation you can see where that crossing is, and it's only a short jog away, perhaps 10-20 minutes, well, perhaps a little bit longer than that. You're pretty sure that you can get to it quite quickly, which is where you're asked to initially report. What about the rest of you guys on the ground?
Is the hobgoblin's currently held?
He was held in a spell, but you've now tied him up and made him secure. It's I'm not gonna. go over.
Okay. I think short rest.
Okay, righto.
Just like
So-
hold up in the
farmhouse.
The farmhouse.
There's plenty around. As the farmer said to you, they were told to leave and evacuated. He was cuffed around the head. So there's it looks like the Dragon Army soldier and the hobgoblins have been through the house and tried to remove most of the valuables. But there's plenty of food there, so you can have a short rest. And all the while, this hobgoblin is just
recovery, Dave.
gotcha. This hobgoblin is just rocking backwards and forwards, saying, "I shouldn't have done it. Should have done it. Should have just stayed."
Should have stayed where?
He looks up as you address him. He sort of cowers away. So, "Oh, mighty knight, mighty knight! No, I should have stayed at home with my family, with my wife and children. Please don't kill me. Please, I have children."
Don't start with this mighty knight bullshit.
"Oh, sorry, lord. Sorry, lord.
I'm no fucking lord.
Okay, sorry. Tell me what to say."
Start talking. Why were you here? Why have you displaced the farmers that live here?
I know. It's the Dragon Queen. She's returned. It was easy money. She's paying well. She's employing everyone that will fight for her.
Easy money is your excuse.
Yes,
Easy money. And I think Hal would
please.
kind of pick him up off the floor and like he'd push him up against the wall.
Yeah, he's just taking this. He's not trying to fight at all, and he's just, please, I've got children.
What about the farmers that live here? They've got children.
I convinced them not to kill them. It was me that talked them out of killing them. They were allowed to flee because of me. Please do me the same. Do me the same.
And leave them wandering across miles and miles to safety, where they're at risk of further advances from your shit army. And then I think Hal would just like toe poke him in the shin.
Okay. Yeah. That's very painful, as I'm sure you're aware.
Evil, pure evil.
But he's maintaining the same story, and he's just rocking sort of backwards and forwards. Yeah. What do you want to think?
Can I cast Detect Good and Evil on him, Dave?
Yeah, he's not Celestial Fey Fiend. He's
a loser.
He's a big goblin loser.
Big goblin loser.
In fact, goblinoids these days, they've changed it on 2024. They are actually Fey.
Oh.
But you would have known that he has the Fey origin. So goblins and goblinoids are Fey, but that's nothing that you. Yeah.
So in terms of the questions that we've asked him, he's obviously he seems to be trying to answer to the best of his ability.
Would you like an insight?
Yeah.
Or whilst Hal's like interrogating Goblin, I'd probably search the Dragon Knight outside and kind of like see if he's got any orders or anything on him, like any kind of written communication.
Okay.
My insight wasn't very good.
That's all right. You are quite sure. In fact, there's I mean, I probably shouldn't have asked for an insight with what I'm about to say. The trickle of urine down his trousers gives you a fair indication that he's telling you the truth. But for Micah, the Dragon Army soldier, I mean, you've got, including this fellow in front of you. In fact, no, not him, but all the others. You've got 5 suits of chainmail. Black chainmail emblazoned with the symbol of Takesis, but it's still 5 serviceable suits of chainmail. And in a pouch, the Dragon Army soldier had 200 gold pieces. And a message, which is written in common, and it reads, "The High Master requires soldiers, not thugs. Figure out which you have then dispatch the ones not suited to the task. This is the Dragon Queen's will. And it's signed Cansaldi. Dragon High Lord Cansaldi Fire Eyes.
Fucking hell, what? That's a title.
So basically, what you're saying is we've got some suits of armour now. We do a bit of sneaky. We take this hobgoblin with us to take us where he signed up, and we get more info.
So what? There's five sets of Dragon Army chainmail.
Yeah.
Learn how to spell chainmail. Very nice. Thank you for correcting chainmail to chairman several times. 200 gold pieces.
Yeah.
And the letter from what's his name?
You've met her. Dragon High Lord Cansaldi Fire Eyes. This was the woman that killed Becklin in front of your eyes.
Bitch.
The one with the strange German accent.
And Cansaldi, did you say High Dragon Cansaldi?
Cansaldi, yeah. Kansaldi.
Perfect. Cansaldi. Mean lady who killed Becklin is what she'll be known from henceforth, henceforth.
Do you know where? I take it this has happened outside, like.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I wouldn't know this at the moment whilst I'm interrogating.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you can,
because it wouldn't. Oh.
Sorry, I was going to say. I mean, as soon as Micah found all that, he'd bring it inside and come tell you about it anyway.
Do you know where this Cansaldi Fire Eyes is camped up?
Answer
truthfully.
I've never met her. We were told to report to a village that's on fire a little bit to the west, and we've come via river to this point. But I came from way down south.
So the meeting point is where is a flame.
Yeah, there's a village. There's a village that they've taken recently. That's where the largest part of the force is.
How many?
Thousands of them, more arriving every day. People like me that have come for easy gold.
Right.
I say we report this back via the communications, walkie-talkie, and then say to Derek to have a chat with the councillors or whatnot and say what do they want us to do? Do they want us to return with the prisoner or something for more interrogation or carry on?
Because I think if the council don't want to see him, I'm sure the farmers will want to teach him a lesson. And I can assure you, they won't be as kind as I've been.
Very frontier justice, isn't he, Hal? I like him. So he's just carrying, he's just whimpering. So please just let me go. I'll go south. I'll go back to my family.
And were you going to let everybody, every innocent that you came across, just go?
I'm sorry.
Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have been doing all the martial training that you were initially doing when we first found you. Treacherous swine.
Yes, I'm sorry. There's only so much whimpering I can do, Jake.
You made me want to vomit.
It's a bit. I'm only trying to roleplay with you, mate. I mean, it's a bit harsh.
That was me RPing with the hobgoblin. Like,
I know.
I know. Made me want to barf.
Don't backtrack now. You said it. The damage is done.
I'm gonna get a stool and I'm gonna sit him down on the stool and I'm gonna make him face the wall.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There you go.
Peter, you've lost the news.
So,
oh, crikey, not heard that phrases.
So the dragon army's potentially camped close up. I wonder if it's worth us taking a rest here, and then we can decide about moving forward. We can relay to Garrett what's going off, and then we can decide as to whether we proceed towards the burning village. Because we were going to the hill, weren't we? We were
that bridge over there.
Yeah, ridge. Which
Yeah.
is that the same direction where the burning's coming from?
No, this is the burning. This is where the burning's coming from. You're next to the bonfire of the burning farmstead.
But they were talking about the hobgoblins talking about a village that's burning. Is it just this village that they wanted us to check out?
No. The village that was burning is way to the west, the other side of Kalaman. You've gone to the east. So if you let me push your map. So
right,
Kalaman's here. You're currently here.
Yeah.
Edda can see where you've been asked to investigate here, and this fella is saying that there's a village that's on fire to the west.
It's Vogler, yeah.
Yeah, so we know about that one already.
God damn it.
So shall we rest up and then carry on with the rest of the mission that we were planning on doing?
Well, what I'll do while you're resting up and interrogating, I'll have Theron go communicate, and then he'll have plenty of time to come back. If that's all right, then. Because it was cool.
I was just going to ask what kind of capacity have we got for resting?
You can go ahead and have a short rest. I think most people have done it anyway, Jake. Well, in fact, you said you were going to have a short rest after the fight, so go ahead and spend your dice while Lewis does his thing then. So the communication, were you going to keep it short and sweet, or what were you going to do with the communication then, Lewis?
Yeah, basically just like fire up the radio, have a bit of a joke with him and call him a bell end, and then say the information that we've got so far from a prisoner is basically everything that he mentioned. The main forces to the south, and there's a burning village to the west. What do they want us to do? Do they want us to carry on investigating, or do they want us to come back with a prisoner, or what? Okay.
The reply will come back. There's a moment where you in fact, Darrett will say he's getting used to this now. He'll just say, "Yeah, stand by one." I can't remember your handle.
Chef.
Stand by one, chef. So he goes and has the thing. He says he'll come back and say, "Yeah, this decision is all ours. We haven't got long. We're gonna have to make it between us." Personally, the instructions were to go and investigate near Raiding Rill, and you're already there virtually. I would suggest do that first. Use your best judgment with the captive. If you think he can be of further use, bring him back. If not, this is war.
Roger Dodger.
Who's Roger Dodger? Have we started? Who's going to be Victor? Yeah. So, I mean, he's happy to sort of leave it there. Everything goes quiet on the other end of the far gap.
And then Theron will fire the radio. We're going to go, oh, by the way, and he'll fart through the radio again and laugh.
Yeah.
As he's walking back to the other guys.
Just as you go out of range, you hit standard. Oh, no, actually, you hear, I reckon I could do something with the smell of that. And you hear the radio wrestled away from Tatina. Yeah, so we're back together. Are we telling everyone what's happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Own judgment, do what we want with the captive. And then Theron will just go through the front door and start rummaging around in the farmstead's kitchen.
Okay. Are you baking something?
Yeah, with whatever I can find.
Okay. You make whatever role you want. And
he'll probably stick his head out the door as well and go, "What does hobgoblin meat taste like?"
I mean, I'm pretty certain that's almost a form of cannibalism.
Yeah, but he's saying it jokingly as he's doing it with a bit of a smirk on his face.
Please, no. The whimpering's gone to a minimum now, but you can just make it out in the background. So we're at 25 to 11, gentlemen. So shall we make a decision as to what you're doing next? Then do we think we could make that relatively quickly?
I mean, from Hal's perspective, he's happy to carry on with the mission. Like, we've still got something that we need to achieve, so probably need to continue heading east.
Yeah.
Well done, Jake.
Yeah, it's not far.
I did have to do never eat shredded wheat in my head, so if you couldn't already tell.
Okay, so what are you going to do with the hobgoblin?
Oh, I reckon we just leave him. Let him. What'll be will be. Like, just literally walk out and leave him tied up, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's fair.
I'm going through his pockets first. Fingers through his pockets.
Fingers
yeah,
in pockets.
you don't find anything, unfortunately. Because
I
I've
think
just given.
Theron will like turn to look at Loki and go, "What do you think we should do with him?" As he kind of like hisses, he's like, "Oh, Loki don't like him. I don't like him either."
Never thought I'd meet a hobgoblin with morals.
So just Hal to decide then.
I think Hal would be really, really torn on the idea. I think like part of Hal like really wants to punish this hobgoblin for what he's done in terms of like serving Takesis and the horror that he was potentially going to unleash on others. So almost is there like toying with the idea of just beheading him there and then. But then in the same respect, like feels like if somebody if the farmers are owed justice, but I don't think we've got time for that. But he doesn't want them also being able to go back and give any information to the forces of Takesis.
I don't know what information he could give beyond that they were outsmarted and outfought by 4 people who just happened along the road. You know, they have no idea who we are. But yeah,
That is very true. Very true.
I could use him to test out some of our cooking before we decide what to do with him.
Yeah, you can try that if you want. Maybe he can tell you what hobgoblin meat tastes like, Theron.
What have I got to roll a percentage dice to see see if he's gay hobgoblin? He can give you a full rundown of what hobgoblin meat tastes like.
Is there anything that resembles? Is there anything that
What have we
resembles
done to
eggs
you,
or anything,
Dave?
Dave, or like grapes or anything in the farmstead?
Sure.
That's nasty.
Yeah. Sorry, Jake. I've been spending too much time with you dirty bastard.
That's exactly the issue. This is not the same kind of level as threatening to punch people in the dicks, Dave.
It's not. You made me say it 3 times. Anyway, Lewis, roll.
We did do it though.
We did. In the end, Lewis, roll your. Well, what we said, if you remember, is with your cooking, you were going to roll d20 and add whatever modifier seems to suit at the time. So for this, what effect are you trying to have from the hobgoblin? There will be grapes. There'll be anything you want in the pantry, probably. Yeah, that'll be
just to try and mellow him out a little bit, make him think a bit more calmly rather than whimpering for his life. I think I want to try and get a judge of his character while he's not scared shitless.
So, what's your intelligence modifier? Are you at 20 with your intelligence?
I'm at 20. Yeah, I've got +5 for intelligence.
+5. So roll persuasion and add +5 to it. So we'll give you a persuasion check plus your intelligence modifier. And I'll set your DC at 15 just to tell you exactly. Mate, it's always you're cooking. Every time you try and cook something. So it has the opposite effect, though. And he's that repulsed by it, he genuinely thinks that you're poisoning him. And you sort of, no, honestly, no, just eat a bit. And eventually he has no choice. And it's disgusting. And you can tell by the look on his face that it's disgusting, but he'll look up and say, "Oh, it's delicious, sir. Thank you for this feast."
Dip his finger in and go, "It is all right, actually." Go sit in the corner and eat it.
Yeah, you eat it, tastes like shit. But he, in terms of other things, he does divulge a little bit more. So you've not managed to win him over, really. He will tell you that the Dragon Army forces can travel very quickly. He's seen troops arrive via Wyvern and Dragonels. And you've probably heard, as sort of seasoned adventurers, you've probably heard of Dragonels. They're basically, dragons don't exist. We know dragons don't exist. Dragons are a myth. They're a children's story. But these smaller, not very intelligent creatures do exist. So Wyverns are more like your sort of Game of Thrones dragons, so they don't have four legs. They have the wings attached, and they have a poisonous tail. And Dragonels are just basically tiny one person can ride on the versions of dragons that aren't intelligent at all as a Dragonel. But they can get around quite quickly, travelling on the backs of these beasts.
So we need to make some tracks.
So all we need to
Does it
decide.
look like the farmers were heading for Kalaman, weren't they?
Yeah, if you wanted to catch them up, I'd be quite happy for you to go and get them, run and get them, and then get back, so they could gather their belongings and do and sort all that kind of business out if you wanted to.
I think on that note, yeah, probably it would be probably beneficial as well though, because although they're farmers, there's like multiple hobgoblins here and a dragon guard who have weapons, so they can at least hopefully defend themselves on the road back to Kalaman as well. So they've got some useful stuff. And on that note, before we make tracks east, Hal will say, "Dispense justice on this one as you see fit."
Oh, okay. Let's have ourselves a good old-fashioned hanging. So yeah, I think. I'm taking this from what Hal was saying. The Wise and Hickman original writings for Dragonlance, you could easily put it in the teen fiction category. I still enjoy them. I still think they stand up, but they're very, very, good and evil and all the rest of it. So I was surprised when Jake said that Hal would, it's very frontiers mentality when you think about Kryn. It's post-apocalyptic. So these farmers would, he's tried to destroy their livelihood and their lives. Good old-fashioned hanging. And they don't feel guilty about it. They will still sleep tonight. Done. So you're gonna the farmers take their possessions. They take what they need. They're able to find their stash of silver, steel, and gold pieces, which the Dragon Army forces hadn't found. So you've made their future a lot more comfortable. Are you moving on to this second area before you return then?
Yeah, I think so. But we'd make sure that if the hobgoblin's been killed by the farmers, he's wearing his armor of Takesis. He's got some kind of symbol on it.
Okay, so in which case you've got 4 suits of black chainmail armor, and you keep
that's
his.
fine.
Yeah. So, what I'll end the session with, then, gentlemen, so we can start, I believe, next Sunday. Jake's looking confused. You didn't cancel that one, did you, mate?
I'm in America.
Oh, balls, you are.
Yeah, we were supposed to do last Sunday, and they were last Sunday. And this
That's
Sunday
right.
was supposed to be out.
Oh, yeah, we haven't got one for a while then, have we? It's going to be 19th of April to the next one. Yeah, sorry, Jake, you did say.
Apologies.
No. Well, you need to have a honeymoon, don't you?
How dare you have a life?
Bloody hell.
Craig, they're all so young. So what we'll finish the session off with then is you get to the point where you've been indicated, and it looks like there's been a recent altercation there. So you've got this bifurcation of the roads. And at this bifurcation, you can see 2 empty wagons toppled on their side. No one seems to be around. There's still a little bit of daylight left at this point. What do you want to do?
I'll do a bit of digging.
I think Micah would immediately look around,
Okay.
kind of seeing the topple wagons, no signs of people. I think he might suspect that there's a little sort of fishy going on.
Okay. Anyone else looking around?
Theron will turn to
Yeah.
Edda and probably go, "Can't park that like that."
Can't park here, mate.
Do you want an investigation or a perception check to have a look around, Dave?
I would like a survival check.
Oh, everyone.
17.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
my best
roll.
roll, 19. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Ooh. 24.
24.
7.
Yeah, so Theron's still joking about he's trying to think up parking puns. As the rest of you, and they're not very well hidden. You see clawed footprints leading towards the woods to the south.
Well, probably better follow them.
I could have. I mean, I'm thinking, yeah, like you're not going to follow. So you get to. It's still you've perhaps got, let's say, 10, 20 minutes of daylight left. It's getting dark, and you can see a camp of draconians. 5 of the smaller bars draconians, and then a type of draconian that you haven't seen before. This draconian looks a little bit more ornately dressed than the others, with a sort of high collar and ridged fanged familiar black and red armor of the red dragon army. But he's also carrying this trident, and he's got the bearing, the countenance of an officer, of someone superior to these bars, and he seems to be instructing them, telling them what to do. As a couple of them are looking through bags and boxes that you suspect are from the wagons. There's one trying to light a fire. There's another one trying to do the various biddings. But that's 5 bars and 1 of these other draconians, which I suppose we'd best leave the session there then, gentlemen.
Oh, you got this. You evil man.
He can't keep getting away with this.
What? Whoa, no, that's the wrong map. What I'll do, tell you what I'll do, just so we know where we are.
Joking. Not another one?
Are you going to run through all of them? Just get them out of your system. Perhaps that's how we should start the session, isn't it? Right, Lewis, press them all.
It wasn't even Lewis that time.
Hurry up already, eh?
Oh god.
Seriously, though, it's time for the mark game.
Oh, dear the fries. You are not prepared.
Keep your secrets.
That was pretty good. Right.
I like
so
how
let me
they
give you.
laugh.
Yeah. Let me give you. I'm going to give you this this battle map. Then going to end the session there. So we'll have visible to players. So it would be Hal and Micah, generally
But
speaking.
we've got draconians to kill.
Do you, I couldn't do it, mate. Right, have you got that map?
Yeah.
So you guys are up there. You've got these sort of tents in the way. This is another Tessa Presents map, by the way. Let me zoom out so you can see it all. So you've actually got the broken wagons on the road, and then the camp with the Draconians.
Oh, very nice.
And
They're all right,
where's...
aren't they?
Oh, there it is.
It's really cool.
Hell yeah. Oh, he looks pretty mean, that draconian bozo.
I'm thinking he's punching in the dick.
Anyone surprised with that revelation?
I'm a bit disappointed. Why are people leaving these excessively large swords lying around?
I don't think I've got a close up one of
Anybody's
him.
guess.
Comment
Alright.
below if you know why people are leaving these excessively large swords around.
What did you say, Craig?
I said comment below if you wonder if you know why they're leaving these.
Oh, well done, Craig.
That's it.
Right. So, yeah, we'll pick this up 19th next month. Is that what we said? Jake's Jake in his life, isn't it?
Yeah, basically because Jake hates fun.
I do.
It's Easter
I
weekend,
do.
that is, I think.
Oh, does that mean you can't do it?
No, I can do. I'm just, it was just, yeah.
Was there a
Right.
reason we couldn't do the 5th?
5th of April?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're in New York?
I'm not in New York on the 5th. I've come back from America in the 5th. I fly back on the 2nd.
You do? So can we do 5th of
Yeah.
April then?
Possibly. I'm out in the afternoon, but once I've been out for my meal, I hopefully could be back for about 8:30 maybe.
Gentlemen?
Could be done. I'm free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had
it's
the
in.
daycare again, but it's not made much of a difference tonight, has it?
No, it's been all right. It's been all right. So, yes. Right, so we've got 1, 2, it's only 3 weeks and then a week off. Then we've got the 19th. Yeah, so we've got I'll start. Yeah, we'll arrange the ones in May after that then, gentlemen. I'm still recording this. This. Yeah. Please like and subscribe.